DA Alvin Bragg never wanted to bring this lawless case against me. He was furious at the way it was handled and especially angry at Mark Pomerantz for his behavior and what he did. Ultimately, the Biden-Harris DOJ forced Bragg to concoct anything to embarrass Trump. But it was even more so what the corrupt and totally conflicted political hack judge did and is doing on this sham trial. I even have still an unconstitutional gag order where I am not allowed to speak about the judge's highly disqualifying conflicts of interest. Virtually every legal scholar and pundit says there is zero case against me. The judge fabricated the facts and the law, no different than the other New York judicial and prosecutorial witch hunts. That's why businesses are fleeing New York, taking with them millions of jobs and billions of dollars in taxes. The legal system is broken, and businesses can't take a chance in getting caught up in this quicksand. It's all rigged, in this case against a political opponent, me, the real Donald Trump. You guys see what's going on. This stuff is absolutely nuts, okay? Prayers out to President Trump and the Trump administration. And I just want to say, thank God Ku Klux Kamala Harris did not win. And Bragg and Merchan need to be disbarred and thrown in prison. Also, investigate Merchan's daughter, and she needs to be thrown in prison as well as Merchan's wife, who works for Mr. Letitia James. Okay, shout out to the King Squad. Smash the like button, hit subscribe, and let's get right into our video, you guys. And we will discuss this at the end of the video. President Trump, shout out to our source here, Insurrection Barbie, shout out to them. President Trump sues Merchan and Bragg. The only reason this entire case exists is so that they can call Donald Trump a convicted felon. That's not me saying it. There is a DOJ official on tape that said it, a tape that was obtained by Scrutter team. This case is a joke, and we all know that. The New York justice system is a joke, and that's facts. Let's get right into our video, you guys.
Claim of presidential immunity.
And ABC News senior reporter Catherine Falders for more on this. Of course, this is happening ahead of Friday, in which he was set to be sentenced, right, on those 34 felony counts for falsifying business records. So is all of this tied together here, Catherine?
Yeah, Kana, it's absolutely all tied together. And what you're seeing here from Donald Trump's legal team is just another tactic, of course, to delay his sentencing scheduled for Friday even further. They're picking apart everything, frankly, that Judge Merchan has done and challenging him and now suing him on the grounds, obviously, of saying that Merchan exceeded his jurisdiction when he denied Trump's claim of presidential immunity last week. Of course, this comes as they're asking the judge to halt that sentencing schedule for Friday. The DA, for his part, responded to that and said that they believe that the sentencing should go forward. The judge obviously has said he intends to have that sentencing and that hearing for Friday. So we'll see if this, what they're doing tonight, at least, this lawsuit against Alvin Bragg and the judge overseeing this, Juan Merchan, if this actually works at all in terms of furthering their delay. Now, in terms of next steps here, we do know that this full lawsuit that they filed will come out tomorrow morning, and there are oral arguments scheduled for tomorrow. So we will see his lawyers at least argue this in court in New York tomorrow morning, Kana.
And so, Catherine, it's our understanding, right, that the Judge Merchan, said that he would sentence Trump to this unconditional discharge, sort of, as Aaron Katersky put it, an effective blemish on his record. So what are the efforts here in terms of, on Trump's part, to try to delay that, to delay the sentencing again of an unconditional discharge? And how does Alvin Bragg fall into all of this now?
Yeah, look, on the one hand, in terms of that unconditional discharge sentencing that he's indicated, the Trump legal team behind the scenes would think that that's a victory. That's great for them, right? There was prison time on the table here. Now, we never thought it would get to that, but that is what the type of sentence they were looking at. Now, on the other hand, the reason that they are asking for a delay and now suing is because they don't want their client, Donald Trump, of course, will be the next president on January 20th, to then be a convicted felon. His record will always reflect that he's a convicted felon if he is, of course, sentenced just 10 days before the inauguration. So like many of Donald Trump's legal tactics, delay. That is what they're trying to do here. They're seeing if they can push that sentencing at least until the inauguration. I'm not sure that this has merit or that it will stand, but the reality is that they will be able to present their arguments on why they're suing Alvin Bragg and Merchan in court.
I just want to say right there too, this just shows how crooked and twisted the Democrats are. They will go to any length. And this is why I keep saying, if you're still a Democrat in 2025, I mean, where have you been? This is just pure desperation, vindictiveness, spitefulness. You have people on The View, right, saying that they think that Elon Musk and JD Vance are planning to delete Trump. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? On top of that, the Democrats tried getting Trump actually deleted, okay, which is nuts. And then you have them saying that they wish Trump falls down a set of stairs. Then you got Judge Merchan arising out of nowhere out here trying to sentence Trump right before inauguration. And the whole thing is just wicked and vindictive. And these people just, they need to be disbarred, okay? Merchan and Bragg, they need to be disbarred. And a lot of these liberal news stations and shows and stuff like that need to be canceled immediately, because the hate that they are spreading is just it's wicked, and it's contagious to people who are not educated on what's actually happening out here. People who are still stuck watching the mainstream media. Let's get right back into the video. Smash that like button, you guys. Shout out to the King Squad.
Tomorrow morning in New York, we could have some more clarity on all of this and whether this will happen on Friday, which at this point it will, but we should have more clarity on that tomorrow during those arguments.
That's so interesting. So again, as we continue to look forward to Friday, I'm also curious about, again, this idea here that Judge Juan Marchand doesn't have the authority to go forward with this sentencing, again, because of this immunity claim that President-elect Donald Trump is making. It sounds like that's something that District Attorney Alvin Bragg is flat out rejecting. And again, how does that immunity play into this argument, Catherine?
Yeah, exactly. It is something that Alvin Bragg is flat out rejecting. And this, of course, is a ruling from the judge. And he obviously ruled the way he did as it relates to presidential immunity. They're trying to tie this together with the Supreme Court's presidential immunity argument, which are entirely different things here. Of course, this case was much different. Those arguments were specifically over actions that Trump took in the White House on January 6th. They're trying to apply that in a way to the case here, something that the judge has rejected and that Alvin Bragg is essentially urging him to continue to reject. But they think that they potentially have some case here. We've seen this happen a lot where they file motions, they try and appeal, they go to court, they argue them, and then they're denied. So they're just going to continue filing types of things like this, types of lawsuits, types of motions for a court to potentially consider between now and Friday. This might be their last Hail Mary, their last chance to do this, but they are trying, as you know, Kana, to intertwine.
And that's what we have, you guys. Prayers up to President Trump, as well as shout out to our source Insurrection Barbie for this clip here. It is just wild, okay, and it is just. It's really sad to see this. We're going to keep pushing forward and keep fighting. It's important to keep supporting Trump, and I will lock in and continue to update you guys on what is going on out here. Okay, you would wish that we could all get together and we can all come together and have one love and sit here and work together in unison and grow together and be able to build together. But I don't know if that's possible at this point. I mean, they are so far gone, and with the stuff that they've done during this campaign run and the stuff that they're doing consistently, I mean, tell me you hate a more affordable economy without telling me you hate that. Okay, tell me you hate common sense without saying that you hate common sense. I mean, their actions express priorities, and their number one priority is to sabotage Trump. Okay, they absolutely hate this man, hate the fact that they cannot control him, and hate the respect that he gets from other world leaders and the respect that he gets from the American people. They can't believe that he won. They can't believe that their attempts to kick Biden to the curb and have Ku Klux Kamala Harris run against him, and with her whole Trump hate campaign and deleting babies campaign didn't work, and then the whole female empowerment, but it was really just their demise. It was just nuts, and none of that stuff worked. And Trump still prevails. He still pushes through. And, you know, here they are still trying to sabotage him and bring him to ruin, financial ruin. And, you know, it's just, it really shows their true character. It shows where their heart is at, where their head is at. And I really don't think there's any coming back from this. Can these people be helped, saved? I don't know. The amount of TDS is just astronomical. And that's that. We just see so much vindictiveness and bitterness from them. I mean, it's like, wow. But, you know, as always, prayers out to them. You know, you still got to pray for them, you know, that they can, you know, see the light and come to the truth and all that kind of stuff. And that Trump overcomes this as well. You know, we've had a very long run and we're not going to quit now. And that's that. So that's all for this video, you guys. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everyone who donates to the channel and keeps me updated in the emails. I appreciate you guys. I hope everybody's having a great and awesome day. And comment down below, how was your day? If nobody asked you, how was your day? I hope you're having a great day. And thank you to everyone who left a positive comment, watched this video all the way through. And that's that, you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you greatly. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Shout out to the King Squad. Let's go.